Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy, CryptoKeeper. And actually, question everything, trust nothing, except for your boy, CryptoKeeper. Hopefully, everybody is doing well today. Welcome to Trading Wars. It's Thursday. You know what that means. 1v1. Gentlemen backstage, I know you can hear me. You guys can go ahead and get after it. The trading is live. Sorry we're a few minutes late, ladies and gentlemen. We were just kind of handling some housekeeping things in the background, making sure that everything was good to go for everybody watching. So if you have not already, make sure to smash that like. It's the free and easy thing to do, and it lets YouTube know, hey, we like the show. Also, follow Tradefly, follow Crypto Blood. Like I said, they are backstage. I'm sure it's no surprise who's back there since you've seen the thumbnail, I'm sure. But make sure to give them a follow. Their links are in the description. Let me go over the rules real quick. First of all, let me shout out my sponsors here. Sponsors are, shout out to Validity. If you are just sitting on some ETH, go back and watch the AMA that I did live in Colombia. We walked through, myself and Sergio, the creator of Validity, walked through exactly what Validity does. And it's freaking fantastic. It is a great way. It's kind of a money glitch, honestly. I know you hear people say that, but this might be actually the money glitch. So check out Validity. If you got some ETH, it's just doing nothing for you. I know I definitely do. Shout out to High IQ. Don't be stupid. Use High IQ if you're looking for a good indicator in confluence with some other indicators or whatever else you like to do with your TA. And then the main sponsor of the show, CoinW. Thank you very much, CoinW, for providing the liquidity for all of the traders. And thank you for all the rewards that you're giving out. Guys, if you have not already signed up to trade, what are you waiting for? There's over $40,000 in money to be grabbed. You can sign up under myself or one of the traders and get yourself some money. All right, cool. Let's bring up the traders. Actually, before I do that, one more second, and they're live to be able to be traded. Maybe they can get into a trade setup while I'm doing this. Let me jump into the chat real quick. C90FTW for the win is in the house. Looks like the first one in. Heyo, good to see you, brother or sister. Not sure which, but glad that you're here. Lunar Beach Crypto in the house as always. OG Dave Digital. Who else we got? Gazgano is in the house. Hey, thank you guys for all being here, and apologize for yesterday's little snafu that I was talking to myself for about 13 minutes. Looked like I was live and was not. All right, let's bring them up. Who we got? We got your boy Tradefly. What's up, brother?
What's going on? How you guys doing today?
Bro, if you are able to succeed today, the word on the street is it's on very little sleep. So get that brain tightened up and sharpened up, because
it's factual information. But you know what? I brought the coffee today. I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
I've always got the coffee, and then your boy Crypto Blood. Blood, what up, brother?
I got the coffee too. What
do you got? Hotel coffee over there?
No, this is actually it's what's on my hat, Madcap. There,
Okay. So hold on a second. The coffee is called Madcap.
Yeah, very good, very.
Is this a sponsor?
Coffee? No. That's not.
I'm just curious. I mean, hey, feel free to slide in a free little plug wherever you can. Right. I got no problem with it.
But I will say, since you guys got your cool daddy shades on, I'm gonna have to put mine on. I know you guys wear some bifocals. You're old like me, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the sunshades on like you guys today.
We got the hater blockers on for the charts today. The charts have been hating on everybody. So we'll see what we can do. Let me see here. First of all, gentlemen, the rules. Head to head. I'm going to be trading with you guys just for fun more than anything. Sweet. But it's head to head. It's going to be percentage for those of you that are watching. It is going to be percentage overall. Just as a heads up, Tradefly started with $949 in his account. Blood started with $778 in his account. We're going for overall P&L. There will be one hot seat during the show. That will be, we will spin a wheel, and it's just going to be $1,000 trade. However the traders want to get there, it's going to be a $1,000 trade for 15 minutes. You got to get in and out of the trade. So if you guys are watching and wondering, what's the wheel spin for and how's it work, that's what it is. So, gentlemen, you're good to trade. Hey, Blood, what do you smoke a particular type of cigars? We had a cigar lounge. If you guys paid attention on X at all, I had a couple pictures with me smoking cigars, and
I saw.
And well, I'm not like a cigar smoker, right? I just very randomly on vacation, like, we'll have a cigar, and there was a cigar lounge that was right downstairs, right outside of our Airbnb. And I got to tell you, I bought one cigar at this end of the spectrum.
Yep.
And then I bought one at this end of the spectrum.
Yep.
Bro, it was literally, you know how sometimes with like things like, let's just say wine, unless you really know your wine
is not yet
hard to tell or nuanced. Dude, the cigar was not like that at all. Like I knew the moment I started smoking the expensive cigar that it was an expensive cigar.
Yeah. I don't smoke cheap cigars, but cheap, I mean, can be relative.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, typically my cigars are what's expensive in the world of cigars, I would say is above $20, $18. That's an expensive cigar.
They had some $100 and something cigars, some big dog, expensive cigars in there. But I
have a few in my humidor, like the Davidoff Aura, but that's like $500-$600. But once you get past, I would say $100.
I was going to ask that.
It's no diff. It's just like to get real.
It's like one of those things where, like, you're wearing like this type of clothing versus this type of clothing. But
my everyday, it actually takes me 2 days to smoke a cigar. But my everyday cigar is about a $22, $25 cigar.
Nice. Tradefly, you a cigar smoker, bro?
Nah, not really, man. Like I'll do it like celebratory if I'm out with the boys or something like that, but nothing crazy. I'm not like a connoisseur of any kind.
Totally. OC guy with the 50 I don't know if this is Mexican pesos or what this is, but if that's Mexican pesos, I believe I know is the Colombian peso and the Mexican peso going to be a similar conversion? But they're probably different, right?
They're different.
If it was, that would be about a $12 super chat. OC guy, you're going to make me look that up. But thank you very much for the.
Is that the weather? Is that the weatherman?
That's the weatherman.
Nah, that's the
weatherman in the house. Thank you for the. Thank you for the money, good sir.
You said it's like 0.001 cents.
I'm gonna put you on the wheel. 0.001 of a brother. No, actually, just for showing love, OC guy, I am gonna put you on the wheel. And for those of you that are just coming in, I am still doing super chats for when we have sponsors for our game. My game now, I guess. Flipper Hodl. So next time we play is gonna be like for around $5,000. So I'm excited about that. So toss the super chats in, and I'll put some money on your books, so to speak. All right, let me jump over, and while you guys are getting comfy, let me jump over. I'm going to show the charts real quick. I want to show what's been going on for those of you that haven't been paying attention. I'm guessing most people have been. But let's take a look. Let's see what the markets are doing. We have got the global crypto market cap at, drum roll please, $2.33 trillion. That's up 3.4% though. So that's a nice little change from what it has been. Bitcoin still under 60K at $59,007, and ETH under 3K, 2981. Let me start before I dive into these guys. Excuse me. Tradefly, do you see a further dump in our future, or do you think that we hit maybe a local bottom?
I mean, so we're at a support level at about 56K. We've been talking about that for a few weeks on our show, and that played out. So we're sitting there, but the problem is there's not a lot of volume there. And then if you zoom out and look where the last real range was, it's actually a little closer to about 50K. So there's a good range there at about 50K. And then if you cross-reference that with the heat map, you'll see there is a ton of liquidity sitting at about 50 to 50,500, and we've been talking about it for a long time. And then that next, like the 2022 high is actually at about 48K. So I think if you clear out that liquidity, you'll see a wick down to about 48. But if you zoom out, it's still a bullish structure, and I think like that's what we'll need. We got to clear that liquidity out, get that bounce, and then we can see that continuation to the upside. So that's kind of what we've been looking at on our channel for quite some time. We'll see if it plays out or not.
That's interesting. So I pulled I'm going to pull it right now. I'm going to show you. I pulled, you guys know me, I like to do my volume profiles here. I pulled a volume profile from yesterday, and when I started looking at it, because I had been off the grid, so to speak, for a while. When I started looking at it, before I pulled basically a short term and then a long term. And so the long term is going to be the big, spread out area here. I started pulling this, and I pulled it all the way back from the start of the year. And I pulled it from the start of the year because I had to go back that far to really get into closer to where the numbers were actually playing out, where volume was actually happening, right? And so I did that, and I noticed really quickly when I zoomed out that we were, just tapping that value area high, then coming back down. Now, I zoomed in, and I'm looking at it, and I see, we've got from yesterday, because I'm going to be trading today, we have been, and it's crazy how well these volume profiles pull. We go from value area high down through the point of control, tap the value area low, come back up to the point of control, back down to value area low, come back up, bust through, tap down. I mean, literally, we have been playing around in this freaking range damn near all day. But what did we just do? We broke out. Yep, right here. So we took the breakout, boom, the retest, and we are headed, it looks like, possibly to the upside. Blood, what are your thoughts on Keeper's TA? Do you think it's a good analysis, or am I just wrong?
Hey man, you're using all the key words for sure to sound like an expert. I'll tell you that much.
You know what I mean? Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it.
There you go. I mean,
how do you feel about the markets, man?
I don't, I believe in volume profiles. I just don't use them.
Yeah.
I don't use them. But I hear what you're saying. I think what your analysis is pretty good. Now, if you bring up my chart, I have it shared here, Keeper.
Yes, sir.
We're teetering around on this blue line here, which, by the way, I didn't think we would even get this far down. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty shocked that we dropped below $59,000. So that took me by surprise. I was definitely taken by surprise. This area of about 61,059, somewhere in that range, counting pennies when you get that detailed, but in that range, right?
Yeah.
I'm very shocked. So what we have to do at this point, nice retest here. We did some back and forth here. This was yesterday's FOMC meeting. We got the longs out, or the shorts out. Then we went back down and got the shorts out. It was just all over the place yesterday, right? But we ended up taking a bottom, making a bottom, forming a bottom there, and we're starting to head higher above this yellow trend line. All we got to do now, for me to feel confident, Keeper, is to score a point above 61,100.
Hold that level.
We got to get above that level. This area right here, we got to get above here.
Okay.
If we can score a point there, even if we pull back after it, if we score a point above there, I would feel very good. At this point, I'm still cautious. We're not trading above 60,000.
Yeah,
that's an area of concern for me. Yeah. So there you go.
And 60K is, no matter what people say, whether they like this or hate this or whatever, the reality is, especially with new eyes coming to the market, or even people that have been in for a while, those big round numbers,
psychological whole numbers,
always a factor.
That's why I thought we would hold that.
Yeah.
So we didn't. Surprise.
So my daily value area high is at 58.2, point of control 57.3, and value area low at like 56.8. But looks like, at least for now, we have broke out of that structure. If I zoom out, the value area high for the year is hold on a second, is that the value area high? Yeah, the value area high for the year is all the way up to like 67, right? So I don't see us probably getting there very quickly, but I don't know. I do believe that it wasn't a bad thing for us to flush out. I think that the institutions take opportunities where they have it, and whether we like to admit it or not, the reality is they are driving the train on a lot of things, and really the retail isn't even really here yet. Like the retail push. I think we got a big bounce from all of the liquidity coming in from the ETF, but I don't think the big retail push is even here yet, bro. I think we still got some time before that even happens, So that's kind of my thoughts. We'll see where
it's eking in a little bit. I mean, I'm hearing it more and more. Like people are hitting me up and like, "Hey, Bitcoin looks good." I was like, "Yeah, no shit. I've been telling you that for a long time.
I'm telling you that for years.
You should have been doing this a while ago, man." But and now they always wait until it gets around the all-time high, and then all of a sudden people are interested again, and I'm like, And my buddy hit me
Get
up.
worried if your barber is Tradefly.
Yeah,
If your barber is telling you about Bitcoin, that's when you need to get out.
And I texted him back. I was like, dude, no. I said, rule number one for me, I was like, I am not buying at the all-time high. I said, trust me, it will pull back. And then so I hit him up yesterday, and I basically explained to him the same thing I explained to you earlier about 50K, where liquidity is. Crypto Blood, question for you, my man. Do you use the liquidity heat maps at all as part of your analysis?
No, none.
You should check it out.
It's all trend lines and support and resistance, bro.
So,
but that gives you, it's gonna show you those liquidity lines or areas anyway if you know how to read it, you know. Right. I keep it simple, man. I don't have anything but lines on my chart.
Check this out, man. You got my screen up, Keeper?
I'm sure things do definitely work though, for sure. Volume and liquidity is definitely something people should pay attention to.
Don't worry, everybody that's watching, these two are live trading against each other. I just haven't asked them about a trade yet, but we're getting into it. We got an hour and a half, so we're kind of getting into some stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't entered a trade yet. Blood's probably in like 10 of them. So one of the things I'm looking at, right, like one of the reasons I like the liquidation heat map is because it is going to show you where that liquidity is sitting, right? So a lot of people went long. They took these leveraged longs and they played it all the way up, right? You can see there's a lot of freedom of movement because there's no real hot spots. And then also like part of this too is like it identifies for you a support level. So for me, like that's one of the reasons I really like it. And I'll tell you, there's been a real big trend, especially when you go down to the smaller time frames like the daily and the 3-day. Probably won't see it so much on the daily. Let's go to the 3-day so I can show you. But one of the things that we always look at on the daily, these spots right here, these will be hotter. All right. So like they'll pop. And what you do is like you're looking for support and resistance levels and you kind of tie it in. You're like, hey, alligator close to the boat right now is this liquidity right here. So it's no surprise when it comes down and clears that out. And so like every day I'm kind of looking to be like, all right, where are the hot spots? Because the maker likes to get his on things that are close. So
I wonder how.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder how that heat map would line up. We'll have to do this off camera sometime. But Tradefly, let's take a look at like some volume profiles versus some of these heat maps. I will not be surprised because it's obviously going off the volume. You know, profiles are literally pulling the amount of volume at certain areas. I won't be surprised if the heat maps versus volume profiles, the key areas where there's a ton, are probably very similar.
Your value area high and your value area low sometimes will line up and give you confluence. So that's another reason that I like it.
That's another good way to trade.
It's building confluence.
I have right now, guys, with just my trend lines. I don't know if you do too, Tradefly, but I have a gap between 56 and 51.
Yep. And if you pull a fixed range and you put that on the side,
so do I.
You're going to see that gap.
Okay, see.
Yep.
So I see that just off my trend lines and my support and resistance because the last areas right here we were in, and I think this lines up Tradefly with your volume profile thing you were talking about. Yes. I have this trend line right here that's got us in the channel back in February, right? And so when we consolidate inside of an area like this for a long time, that becomes a strong area of you just need to watch that area, right? We broke out heavily to the upside, but there's a gap. And so if we can't hold this area right here at $56,000, man, it's going to be ugly.
Don't be surprised if we tap down to 50 pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yep. Exactly.
Yep. For sure. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I think, whoops, almost kicked blood off there. I think that anybody that at this point is already in, that's like scared, I just want to give you some reassurance. This is crypto, right? Like if you're new to crypto and this is got you all shaken up, I just want to like rub your back a little bit, tell you everything's going to be okay. Because the funny thing is to me, dude, is, and I know some of it's for clicks, but the people that have been around for years, like we have, right? And they put out stuff, and I always wonder, like, is this just for clicks, or do they really believe some of the stuff that they're saying? Because the facts are simple. Like post-halving dumps happen all the time. Dumps during a bull market, 40%. That shit happens, bro. Every time. Like
But then every time we've had a run up, maybe 60 to 90 days after the halving. I've been in 3 halving. Well, this is now 4th. This is the 4th halving. So I've seen 3 halvings. And every time, bro, with my own eyes, I've
this is the
seen
fourth one.
30 days, 60 days ish, 90 maybe, plus or minus. You get that run, man.
Yeah.
So we should definitely run in June, July.
Well, I'm thinking that, you know, one of the things that I saw that was different for me when everybody said this is different. The one thing that I can say, let's take the ETF out of it, is the fact that we had such a huge run prior to. It was like there wasn't even a time frame where we were able to do a long, you know, strand of consolidation. It just, when it went, it went. And if you look back at history versus when we're having the halving, it happened like this versus prior to, you didn't have that coming, you know, right on the front end. And I do think it was the ETF that did that. So then my thought process is, okay, so maybe if the dump that happens, or possibly happen, depending on how this plays out, if that happens quicker, that, like, is it just going to be, you know, the rhyming idea, I guess, right? Like that you always hear, history doesn't always repeat, but it rhymes, or whatever the, you know, the saying goes. But is it just going to happen on a more extended or more consolidated time frame?
See, I'm gonna be honest. I am shocked by this pullback here, and the reason is what you said. We ran up prematurely prior to the halving because of the ETF, right?
Yep.
And then we had a crack. We pulled back too, right? From 74 or whatever, we came down almost 20%.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah,
I thought that the ETF pulled forward the sell-off that we were supposed to see post halving.
Yeah, thought it basically absorbed it within that time frame.
I thought so, and so I didn't think we were going to have another pullback after the halving.
Yeah. I didn't know what to think. I guess the reality is that I've been in this long enough that, like, nothing really surprises me. My biggest concern, and I say concern lightly, but is macroeconomic factors, and the facts for me. Yeah, the facts for me are simple though. If we do have a black swan event, I can look at my personal history. The best decision I ever made was buying the hell out of the COVID dip.
Yeah, but so you gotta have a dry powder though. You can't be all in crypto.
Totally agree. Well, I guess what I'm getting at is, if we were to have something wild again happen like that, I would try to move heaven and earth to be able to take advantage of if that were to happen again. And so I do like to keep some dry powder on the side. I've had a lot of money going out recently with just a lot of things happening in my you know, all facets of my life. So I don't have as much in this circumstance as I did, you know, prior to load up on. But it would be something I would definitely be looking at. Let's get into some trading. Fam, if you have not already smashed the likes, do that. Make sure you turn on the bell notifications, and make sure you subscribe to Tradefly and Crypto Blood. They are head-to-head. I know it doesn't look like it because we've just been talking crypto, but let me talk to you, Blood, first. 16 trades are you in right now? 17 trades? How many trades are you in right now?
2 trades.
2 trades. What do you got?
I'm long. I don't want to say what. But
okay.
I'm
you don't want to say what? Oh, now we're going all incognito on the 1v1.
Yeah, because my buddy Tradefly, I don't think is in any positions at the moment.
Tradefly, are you in any positions at the moment?
I did enter one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. So now that he entered one, go ahead, Blood. What you got?
No, I'm in 2 trades right now. One is long, one may be short. Who knows?
One is long, one is short, but you will not know which is which. Looks like I might be trading and telling you guys.
TRX right now.
What are you on? You're shorting Tron?
Is TRX Tron?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now that's somebody that just trades straight off of charts right there. Doesn't even know what the asset is. Just trade that shit. This looks like a setup. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's great. That's what trading's all about right there. Don't care what asset it is. This is a setup for a pump or a dump, and I'm going after it. Yeah, I like it.
Come on, dump.
It's pretty, man. Seems like every time we go live on Trade Wars, man,
it slows down.
It just slows down.
Yeah,
it's very crazy.
So we're farting around at 59-ish K. I'm trying to figure out, because I would like to be able to enter a trade, but what I really want to do is what I'd love to see for a great setup for me personally on the show, but I don't know that we're going to get this big of a move. I'd love to see us come back down and tap 58.2. If we were to tap 58.2, I would definitely be longing on the way back up. We've already
That's a
tapped
long ways from here, though.
Oh, I agree. It does. I just don't know whether we're going to break through 60 or if we're going to head back towards that 58.2. And I'm just kind of like at a crossroads here. Which way do I play this? You know. All right. Let me pull up some of the chat here. Clay, the mother effing great. AVAX 30-minute bear div, but the damn VWAP wants to go back up. Looks like some pussyfooting in the market. Clay the Great loves him some AVAX. He's made a lot of money on AVAX. He's been on the show before.
I'm
Clay
a
the
fan.
Great, shout out to you, bro. You're a fan of AVAX or Clay the Great?
Yeah.
Or both?
Yeah, I keep talking more and more about AVAX. I like the narrative, being part of that that gaming narrative.
Yeah.
And then it just works, man. Like,
Yeah.
you don't hear much about it. Like it just works. I use it now when I'm shuffling funds around between exchanges. That's
fast. It's cheap.
That's my go-to is AVAX now.
Yeah.
They got a lot of good deals too, man. If you look it up.
What do you like to do? Do you like to just put it on like a centralized exchange, like a MEXC or whatever, just spot flop and then move it? Is that what you usually like to do?
I use Coinbase as my on-ramp.
Okay.
So that'll be my on-ramp, off-ramp, and then I'll just shift it over. And like AVAX is one of those that they don't charge fees on. So it'll cost me like a cent or something like that to move to another exchange. It's pretty dope.
But if you already have existing and you want to move it from point A to point B, are you using Coinbase? Like, let's say you've got something on MetaMask and you want to move it. How are you making the move? Because a lot of people, I never used to understand this. I understand it now, but a lot of people don't understand how to jump onto other networks, so they end up wasting money, staying on ETH or whatever. So tell me what you like to do. You
can convert USDC to AVAX free of charge on Coinbase.
Okay.
And then you can send it over to whatever exchange you're using. And the fee it's pretty cheap, man. Like I said, I think it was like a cent or something stupid. Yeah. So I sent some over to Blowfin, BingX, and then from that point,
CoinW.
Oh yeah. Shout out CoinW. Hey, yeah, I never used to. I got so comfortable for years at just moving the asset and what it was, and I realized that I heard people, and this is just the truth, right? I used to hear people talk about all the time about how they would use Tron or they would use AVAX or whatever, right? And I literally, just because I was comfortable, just paid stupid fees I never needed to pay because I didn't want to mess around with jumping onto different networks. But once you do it, I want to encourage people. It's free. You literally do it a couple times and you're going to be like, oh, why haven't I been doing this for freaking ever? Because I've wasted so much money not doing that. And it is so damn simple. It really is. It's not a difficult thing to do. So yeah, I definitely agree with using other networks for sure. Clay the Great says complacency kills, bro. I'm telling you, it lost me chunks of money for sure. For sure. Okay. So Tradefly, you are in a Tron trade. You looking at this as a shorter term trade? You have some. You don't even have to tell me your target. Well, shoot, Blood's not trading Tron right now, so
are killing me.
I
don't like.
Let me clear my throat.
This is so frustrating. Like, I look at the position. I'm up like 30, and I'm like, all right, close all. I'm gonna go ahead, take a small little win, and walk away. Then I go to my assets. I got $908. I'm like, what just happened? It don't make any sense.
What size was the position?
Did you mark it out?
Did you mark it out?
Yeah, I did mark it out.
Oh, okay. That doesn't.
But still, what size? How big was the position?
I went all in and I did a 50x.
That's why.
Think about it, right? You had $949, so you were doing about a $50,000 trade almost, and you're pissed that they charge you $40 to trade 50 grand. I mean, I get it. I hate it too.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know. You know what? It's actually their numbers are the same as almost all of the other exchanges. MEXC, I will say, just it is what it is. They have been, but they're on the uprise too. They all are starting to move towards the same numbers.
I got one that doesn't, but
But
we're on CoinW, baby. That's what we're talking about.
Round of applause, people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and listen, the reality is,
But most of them are the same. Yeah,
fees are fees.
close.
They're just they do suck, but that's how the exchanges, they are allowing you to leverage your money, and so they're gonna make something. You know what I mean? Kind of like Buddy loaning you some money, except for he's tacking on some interest.
Yeah,
Dang.
almost a hard money loan.
That hurts my soul.
So I'm looking at this. We keep farting around that 59 number.
Keep going back and forth, man.
Yep. And I don't see any key points there besides it just being a big number at 59. Even as I look back a little bit further, I don't see a lot of volume at that number. Like there's a huge gap. If I look, even if I zoom out to the daily and I take this back in, like let me pull up my chart and show. Even if I pull up the daily here, all right, so 59, obviously we're at like 59K right here. Look, I'm on the freaking daily. Like, where do you see anything? Oh, we got to go you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just nothing, because what happened was right here, when we broke through, we just stayed up above it, right? We came down and tapped it. And we tapped it once here, right? Tapped it again, now tapping it again. But the reality is there's just nothing really to pull off of from that. So I don't know which way. I would be basically flipping a coin with the knowledge that I have. Let me ask you gentlemen this. With what I'm looking at, right? If you don't have any history to pull off of, or you got to go back years, what's kind of some shorter? I mean, the only
Fibonacci, baby. And I don't even use it, but that's what you would in my scenario, in my book, I would use a Fibonacci.
You would use a fib. Okay.
Yeah, you use Fibonacci extension.
So I've got a Pivot's Fibonacci daily here. I can pull that. Oh my God, that puts so much crap on the chart. I don't know. Let me see here. All right, so tell me. Let's do a little learning sesh here real quick. All right, so I just pulled a whoopsie. I'm going to pull it up on my screen. I just pulled a Fibonacci daily. How do I look at these, right? So I see I've got all of these I'm zooming in for you, right? You have 58.5.
This?
What's that?
I'm trying to see how you drew this.
So watch, I'll disappear. I literally just have Pivot's Fibonacci daily, and maybe that's not the one I need to pull up. But it shows.
No, I don't use that one.
Okay, which one do you use?
Let's see here. It's hard to tell you on your screen.
The one that has like 4 different lines.
You're saying go under. Yep. You're saying go under.
Yeah,
here?
right there, just under the trend line. The one under the icon under that has 4 lines.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right there. Yeah, that's it.
And then you have fib retracement, and then you have fib extension.
Okay.
That's what I use.
And would you normally use a fib retracement or a fib extension for something like this?
It depends on the direction of the trend.
Exactly.
So, okay. All right. So fib extension is going to be moving forward if it's on the up. If it's
you're on the bull trend, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Exactly. If you're on the bear trend heading lower, you want to do retracements.
Okay. So if I do the extension there, why did it not just pull up?
Because you have to draw it. So you have to go top high to a low.
Okay. Oh, so I literally got to click on a spot. If I'm on a daily, or I need to zoom in on it. You can
do daily. So squeeze it in. You want to do at the ultimate high. So your market high was 70 something.
Oh, the all-time high. Okay.
Yeah, that helps you.
Okay. Oh, where is the all-time high? Right here.
Yeah, right there, somewhere like that.
Okay, and then I do to where I'm at right now, effectively.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. And then so now what's it doing though, right? Like when I do.
So I don't know, which one are you on?
I'm on fib extension.
Extension.
Like where am I lining these up? That's my.
So I think I use the other one.
You like to use the
but I just use the retracement, but you can draw it upside down. because it's only one. Let me show you what I mean here. Let's see here.
I'm gonna pull yours. Sorry, guys, a little learning experience here for your boy Keeper. As you know,
I've got all these lines on here.
Like button seems to be working, says Mark Dutch. Yeah, well, Mark Dutch, why don't we get the share button going? We've got way too few people up in here, so love the like button. Thank you all very much. I love you. Let's see if we can get this shared out on X.
It's kind of hard to, maybe Tradefly can do his because I have so many lines on here. I can show you what I have though really quickly. Understand. I gotta do that disclaimer every time. That's crazy. The share screen.
You sharing your screen?
Yep.
You got lines out.
I know this is probably not going to be a good one. I don't want to get rid of all my lines.
But am I when I'm moving when I turn it on, I'm clicking a high, I'm clicking a low, but then once I did that, the area that I'm at.
So
right
what
now,
I do,
it expanded it.
I play puzzle. So no, this is on the retracement, but you can do it the opposite. You can draw the inverted way and still get the extension levels.
From the low to the high?
Yeah.
Or from
so all I do is play puzzles. So I go and find where it lines up on the market for that particular range. So you just play with it and find out where you see zones that tap each other, those areas multiple times. And it lines it up, and then boom, you can kind of decode it from there. And now you can kind of get further extensions, which would at this point take us up to I can't even see that.
Reggie Classic says there's candles in there somewhere.
Yeah, 83,000 would be the next extension for us at the I can't even see that. What is that? 161.
Ooh, you said 83,000?
Yeah.
Let's try to get there.
If we break past,
let's try to get there on the stream today, guys. How do we feel about that? 83K by the end of the stream. What do we think? All right, Tradefly. How's the so you're out of the TRX position, right?
Stupid trade.
Blood, how are you looking?
I'm in 2 longs, man, and I'm down on both of them at the moment.
Down on both of them. Okay.
Yeah, well, you didn't lose $40 in 2 seconds.
No, but I did. But I was short one trade, and I reversed that trade. I think I was short Solana.
You got to be careful with the reverses, though.
Yeah, I know.
They charge you both ways.
Big time. Well, I think you get charged anyway, right? Even if you
I mean, if you close it, it's like the same as closing it and then opening another one. It's just in your mind. Sometimes you don't think about it.
Yeah, see, I think it may be slightly more expensive Tradefly, but not by much. If versus you just going to do it manually and swapping out. But yeah, so I lost like $10 on that trade. I think Keeper.
Okay.
On the swap to go long on Solana, but now it's heading back lower. Position here, is that where we see where our losses are? Or wins?
Sorry, I was trying to get into a trade real quick.
I have it pulled up on my phone, and I just go to assets, and then I look at the end result.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a little strange how they have it. I'll have to zoom out big time to see it.
Okay. All right, so I just went into a little short play. I've got a $2,500 position, $2,417 to be exact.
Yeah, I lost $10.50 on that short Solana trade.
I think we're going to come back up and hit this 59 and get rejected yet again. Although part of me hopes that I'm wrong because I want to see the move to the upside here. But I can, of course, the moment I jump in, it pops 59 and starts moving to the upside.
Of course. Of course.
That's about right.
Mark Dutch want to know if you were playing bingo on the screen or is that roulette? All right, gents, it is 45 minutes into the show, so you know what time it is. It is time to play a little bit of hot seat. Let's click on over to the hot seat here. We're going to spin this wheel. Here we go.
We're doing $1,000, right?
The shitcoin hot seat for $1,000. Here we go.
Who's going first?
You both. You're gonna hit the same one. You guys can long or short.
Oh, okay. That's how we're doing it. Gotcha. Sats.
So it's the same. You know what I mean? All right. So Sats. It doesn't need to be 50x, just $1,000. However you want to do it. Going Sats. Got 15 minutes to get in and hold my beer. Right. Got 15 minutes to get in and out of this trade. For those of you that are watching, the hot seat normally during the stream on Monday, when everybody's in here, is the bottom two. When it's the 1v1, just to add a little something, a little spice, add a little difficulty factor into the show. When it's the 1v1, it's just heads up. Hey, you've both got the same asset, the same amount of money that you're putting into the trade, and you've got 15 minutes to see if you can execute a trade profitably. It's tough. It's really freaking tough. So
I can close whenever I want, though, right?
You can close whenever you want. Yep. Yeah. Close whenever you so desire.
All right. So position size has to be 1,000.
$1,000
USDT.
Right.
Yep. US. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir. Reggie Classics wants to know if you can do 100x instead. Reggie, you go ahead and sign up under CoinW, sign up under me, Tradefly, Blood, whoever you want to, and you do as many 100x's as you would like, sir. That would be a great support of the channel, and hopefully you make tons of freaking money, because then we both win, right? You make money, you keep trading, I make a little piece of the action, everybody wins. People, do some trading, but be smart. Be smart. All right, man. We literally are. We're making a little move. We're making a little move up from that 59. It's kind of plotting against me here. That's okay. Go down here.
So how was your trip, man? Keeper, had a good time?
Bro, it was wild. Yeah. Besides the 10 days now that I've been freaking I've lost like 13 pounds or something like that. Besides that, it was great, man. We had a great time. This guy's been traveling the Oregon Trail. Remember that game? Oh, that game, bro. Yeah. Back when we were like
Taifu or something. And
yeah. And exactly, bro. One of my employees, actually, I didn't answer the phone one morning, and he texted me jokingly. He's like, "What'd you get, dysentery and die?" Right. And I was literally didn't answer the phone because I was shitting my brains out when he when he called. So little did he know. Yeah. But yeah, so we had a great time, dude. So I'll tell you a couple of things. One, there was obviously a ton of partying going on, right? My buddies love to freaking party. Okay. But secondly, and I had a good time too, for sure. But secondly, dude, we did a lot of sightseeing stuff. One of the days we climbed this mountain called Guatapé. It was 850 steps, literally like zigzag up the side of this thing, like straight and dude, that's a lot of steps, right? And I tried to do it as fast as I could do it. I did it in like 10 minutes. I was really proud of myself because I was cooking, right? I asked, "Hey, what's the record?" And they said 6 minutes. And I said, "Bro, literally, I did it in 10 minutes, and I was trying to haul ass up that thing. I just can't even fathom. Somebody had to have been literally
another 4 minutes off.
Yeah, literally, they had to be running. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was super cool, man. We got a ton of great pictures. One of the most wild parties that I've been to, maybe in my life, was out in the middle of a sandbar. All of these boats pull out. It's called Cholong, and they basically it's a sandbar where they built all these tiki huts just out in the middle of nowhere. Right? Everybody's in waist deep water. And I'm talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of people partying out in the water with all the boats circled around this massive area. Anything you want to do, bro, it's out there. Anything you want to do.
Gotcha. That sounds fun, man.
Yeah, dude, it was a great time. Thanks for asking, for sure. I love to travel, man. I feel like if I don't, one of the things that let's just say I could stop working tomorrow, right? Let's say I just could totally stop. That would be what I would do a lot of, is traveling. I love experiencing different cultures. I speak a few different languages. So I love South America because I speak Spanish and Portuguese, right? So I love that because I can communicate. I love the people down there. There's just a lot of really cool stuff.
Would you move there?
I would move to Brazil. I wouldn't move to Colombia. at least for, the few places I was in, Cartagena and Medellin. They're beautiful. They were great. And there's some really nice stuff. And I will say my partner, one of my sponsors from Validity, Sergio, we did a live AMA there, and he had a penthouse, like literally penthouse, top floor. It was freaking beautiful. And I'm not going to put his business out on the street, but just let me tell you this, that penthouse would have been 20 times the amount of money that he spent if he would have bought that in like Miami, maybe even more.
Yeah, more.
And it, dude, like armed security, like, dude, it was absolutely beautiful. So there's a lot of really cool things, but there's some things that I, didn't love as well for in terms of living there. Brazil, however, I could see myself living in Brazil. The only thing that would ever stop me from doing something
Rio
like that would be I wouldn't live in Rio de Janeiro. No, it's I'd probably live somewhere like Americana, which is like a populated area, but not, it's kind of like Columbus, right? Like it's a good sized town. There's everything that you could want to do, but it's not too much. Rio de Janeiro is like, so, I mean, it's just, I don't love the huge city vibes, but yeah, the only reason I couldn't ever do that is because of my daughter, obviously. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm never gonna, but I probably look at like Dubai or something.
That's where Dubai is what I'm considering, but it would have to be in a few years. It would have to be.
Yeah, because you got little ones.
Kids are too young, but I definitely am considering Dubai and just becoming a sheik.
Yeah. Clay the Great makes a good point, though. Be a sheik and have all your women. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Dude, one woman's hard enough to take care of, let alone two or more. Trust me.
I know.
Clay the Great said, I was going to move to Brazil as well. Unfortunately, Lula is a piece of garbage. Yeah, I know. Bolsonaro, they've got some political stuff going on down there, and Lula like stole their election effectively. He had just gotten out of prison, so there's some stuff.
Where is Palo? What is it called down there? It's a city, smaller city, Palo Alto, or
smaller city in Brazil?
Yes. South of Rio.
Well, dude, there's so many.
Is there like a São Paulo or something like that?
No, Sao Paulo is like the largest or second largest in the Western Hemisphere. That is that's bigger than New York City.
Oh, is it? It's bigger than Rio?
Oh yeah, tons bigger.
Sao Paulo is my programmers when I was running the head of that blockchain company a few years ago. I had like 8 people that were from Sao Paulo.
Ooh, look at this, boy. I went long or I went short, and I'm getting
toasted.
I'm getting smacked. I'm getting smacked right in the face.
Oh man.
What do you know? You know what?
Did you go long trade?
Yeah, I went long on sats.
I'm taking my beating, and I'm walking away from this one.
Me too.
I just closed out of that.
Huh?
You go long?
I went long too.
I lost 7.93% on that. So I did not it was time for me to bail. This is looking bullish, which obviously is a great, is a great thing. Let's see, did it close? Did it actually close for me? It should have. Why did it not close that position? It said success. There we go. Okay. All right. For some reason, it looked like it was like thinking about closing the trade, but I got it closed now. For a second, bro, I literally looked at it and I thought that it was closing, but I could still see the position open, and it showed my margin, and I was about to shit because it looked like it closed it, and I just got charged $100 on a trade or something, but it wasn't. It was just literally my margin. The position wasn't closed yet. So yeah, I took a little L on that one.
All right.
So your boy is down for the day, but not much. Gentlemen, how we doing? How we living? How we looking? We got about 36 minutes.
I mean, we're both long, but it ain't much.
We got about 6 more minutes left. We got about 6 more minutes left on the wheel. Are both of you still in that trade?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm up 2.66% right now.
You're up 2.66%, and then Blood, you are up or down?
I'm up 9.15%.
Bro, why don't you bail?
Hey,
You want to keep it running? You believe
Wait till
me?
you
Because
close
I
it,
don't
though.
know if I close it, it's gonna. Nah,
Limit.
I ain't closing this shit, man. We're gonna
Limit.
Fuck it. I mean, sorry. Skip it.
All right. Reggie said we're not giving the trade time to breathe. Reggie, that's the whole point, bro. Listen, for those of you that are watching,
I'm sorry.
That's right. We bring on the best traders in the business and we put them in bad situations and see what they can do with it. Because the reality is you would never force somebody to trade, period. And that's part of what the show is. It's saying, hey, you have to trade. We're putting you in this position. Let's see what you can do with it. It's incredibly difficult.
Show my screen real quick, bro.
Yeah, sure. Let's see it.
On the sats.
All right.
So I gotta zoom in because I'm up, but it's just okay. There we go. So I am up 13% on that sats trade.
Nice.
Okay. Now
I like it.
I don't know where he is on his trade. So that's what's concerning. Okay. I don't know if he's still in his trade or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing. You know, so
you don't know, but the goal on this,
never know,
is just to be able to exit in profit. You can use it to your advantage because it counts towards your P&L towards the end. So use it however you want. But the overall goal is just to exit profitably. So I don't know, just throwing it out there, just as a just thought process.
I'm going full DJing on this show. I don't even care. I'm riding this out to the end.
If you tried to close that, blood, it's not closed yet.
Why not?
Because it's not.
What the hell's going on?
This just happened to me. It
is. It's closed.
It's closed.
But I can't get back over. Man,
hold on. Check it though. Make sure it is closed.
Okay, so if I go to position history, right?
Yeah, it should be there as closed.
But I can't get this darn bar. I can't scroll over. It's like hard for me to get this bar to scroll over, bro.
But I can't read it with how small yours is.
I had to. Okay, yeah.
Did it close it?
Yeah, it closed.
Because it looked like it was still open in your open positions. Because normally it'll make that actually disappear.
See right there, $6.78. Round of applause.
Yeah!
All right.
Nice. Round of applause for blood. Exiting profitably in a trade on the hot seat.
Did you market close?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, you crazy.
Well, blood. So
13.
what? So yeah, I was gonna say what did that end up? What percentage did you end up? It was 13.73%. Was the
yes.
Okay, nice.
But
screenshot that for X. Got to show people on X what time it is.
Why did it put? What is going on here, man? CoinW, what the hell are you doing?
It just wants to make sure you see
it. It gives me like 3 different options of type of pictures I want.
Apparently, yeah. You can have the soccer player, you can have the chart, or you can have the miners. So you get your.
Thank you, CoinW. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I've never seen the options.
No.
Unfortunately, when I pull mine up, it's a red number instead of a green number. So I don't love sharing those. But
check this out.
What you got?
So I'm trying to close on a limit, but it's trying to make me. Hold on, is that limit percentage or is that the actual limit price?
If you hit limit, you should be able to then type in where you want to limit out at.
Yeah, it wouldn't actually let me put a decimal, so 33.8. It tries to force you into
33.8. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's the price.
Oh, hold on, I'm on AVAX right now. I got a sat.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What? What?
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, is it?
That's not gonna work. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Trying to close out a Sats trade while you're in AVAX.
Yeah, that don't work, does it?
Mm-mm. You'll be up big if you did.
Yeah.
So we were farting around with 59. We broke through 59. Now we are we made a little bit of a move up. Yeah. And now I see some bullish momentum happening from here. I think we could head back up towards that 60 number. But I think that 60 might be a problem.
Insufficient contract.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Okay. What are you trying to do? You're trying to just
trade?
What do you
get out of here? Just go ahead and mark it out, bro.
Mark it out.
That's what they want you to do anyway. Round of applause.
Why is it not letting you limit out? Is it changing too quickly? Are you putting it too high or too low when you're limiting out and it's moving that quick?
Nah, man.
Limit out should be if you limit out, should be below market, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can do the
click it. Click on one of the market levels up top, and maybe it'll populate.
Check your pending order, close order. What is it? Do you have something else that you have an order on?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he does.
Oh,
what the hell?
Now try it. There it is. There it is. Let's round of applause. Profitable trade for Tradefly and your boy Crypto Blood.
Did it
still
close?
open.
No, it's still got an open order.
Hold on. Oh, all right. Hit close. Hit close. Hit close.
Well, I got a limit at 645. So if it just goes up, literally
it just
0.00000.
There it is. Boom. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you trade profitably.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't watch what I just did.
Congrats, gents. Well, I mean, you know what? It worked. It worked. Both of you got out. So let me ask this. Let's do just a little spot check here. We got 30 minutes left so that y'all both know. Tell me what Tradefly. Give me your number. Where you at?
902.
902. Okay. And Blood?
Where do I find this?
It'll be down in the bottom right where you're
no, it wouldn't.
It'll show your it shows your available margin.
Yeah, we don't want that because that doesn't mean that's not your balance
or your account balance.
I'm doing a refresh at the top. I'm going to go up at the top and see wallets.
The easiest way I found is just log in with your phone and refresh that thing on assets, and it'll even include what your current trades have in terms of the P&L.
So Keeper, I have. Let me just show you this. So ain't no Dominion voting going on.
770, 132. But that's not showing. Is that showing your
772
okay.
now? Yeah. Okay. So I got 772.
So that's your okay. Cool. All right. So Blood, you are down literally just a hair. You're down you're down 1%, maybe. Yeah, you're down about 1%.
Yeah, I'm down almost $50.
Tradefly, you are down about.
If he's down, you're down 50.
Yeah, pretty close.
So you're down, almost 5%.
Ish. Yeah, probably. It's a little bit less than that, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
That market close crushed me, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's weird.
It's at P&L of 30, and I was like, oh, I should be all right.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Futures.
Yeah, literally just right around 5%. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not already subscribed to Tradefly, Crypto Blood, myself, and you don't have the bell notifications on, you are doing something wrong. Lunar Beach has asked who's winning. As of right now, Crypto Blood is up. Tradefly took a big hit on a big trade. Made the big trade and marketed out and paid for that, both physically and
Tradefly basically is your fault. Is what Keeper is saying. In all intents and purposes, is your fault, buddy.
User error. I got it. Like that.
It happens to the best.
I'm used to just having my support resistance.
Hey, look at what's happening.
Look at Sats.
Look at what's happening, bro.
Sats is going crazy.
Hold on.
Sats. In there,
why are we looking at Sats? Why aren't we looking at freaking Bitcoin, baby? Check this out.
Yeah.
Check this out. Woo-wee. Well, I tell you, we're gonna make that move right here. Oh, whoops. This move right here towards the 60K number. Oh, what a terrible brush. I hate that brush. I don't like that brush. That brush sucks.
I'm about to short it.
Are you?
Yeah, y'all getting excited. Hell yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, I'm still in two longs, man. Still in two longs. So we'll see. Not look. I didn't get in that Bitcoin trade. I was eyeing it, but it didn't.
Yeah, can we push back up to it now? We've got a decent little bit of. Let me zoom out a little bit here. We got a decent little bit. We got a decent little bit of volume right where we're at, bro. Looking back on a 1 minute chart, we got a lot of volume from, I don't know, not even, just a couple hours ago. Quite a bit of volume where we're tapping. We literally tapped multiple times here, wicked up here, hit here. I mean, we got multiple places where where this area, at least now on a short time frame.
Right.
Ooh, did you see that?
Did you short trade?
Did you see that?
Nah.
No, but did you see that? That was a nice big fat candle real quick that dropped down $100. That was $100 candle.
Yeah, it popped back up though on mine.
Yeah, it's moving back up now. But it was a real quick $130 candle on a 1 minute. 59,375 all the way down to 59.2. Yeah, 59,270. Yeah, I think we're going to move up here. I think we're going to go up towards that 60K number and see what happens from there. Lunar Beaches says, I'm 15 of 15. Held my last trade I shared and added it on the way down and just crossed into profit. Let's go. Lunar Beaches Crypto, are you trading in here and trying to win some money? Is Lunar Beaches one of the people that's trading in the competition?
Yeah, he's one of my guys.
He's 15 of 15?
I was recruiting, bro.
Damn. 15 of 15. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he can replace me.
That's freaking fantastic.
All right. I'm about to degen the shit out of this. We'll go full Ben Armstrong in here.
Oh man, I just noticed, bro, you have a dinosaur on your arm.
Yep, I got that down in Brazil. So this is
your recent.
No, I was in Colombia just recently.
Oh,
Colombia, so if you look closely, this is the dinosaur from Chrome. It's the Chrome dinosaur when you're disconnected. You know, the little pixelated dinosaur when you're disconnected. So my daughter absolutely, because I'm going to do a big digital sleeve over here with a bunch of crypto stuff and digital stuff, right? But my daughter loves dinosaurs. Like, dude, she's not even 3, and she knows like Apatosaurus, Maiasaur. Like she knows all of these. Why she can say them well, and she spots them. She'll see them one time or maybe 2. You tell her what kind of dinosaur it is, and the next time she's got it. And so at any event, she loves dinosaurs. Well, I travel a decent little bit and I feel disconnected from my daughter when I'm traveling, right? So I told her that this is my Addysaurus Rex. Nice. This is my Addysaurus Rex.
Nice.
That's a little something special for her, you know. So Tradefly in the chat wants to know if we should 100x the full bag. I mean,
which way though?
That's the question, Tradefly. What are you thinking? Are you because I think we're moving up.
All that now.
I think we're moving up. I'm just saying. You know,
I think people are getting excited, and I'm gonna go inverse.
Oh man,
we got 21 minutes left, Crypto Fam. So let's put it into the chat.
I think Blood is long, so I need to play against him, right?
Let me toss something into let me toss something into the chat here.
Could be long.
Did I miss a super chat at some point? I think I might have. Oh, it was OC guy again. That was earlier. All right, so I'm gonna put in a poll here right quick. All right, so
let me see. Let me look at the blood analytics.
Start a poll
and see.
What asset are you looking at, Tradefly?
Just BTC. Looking at BTC, when I look at it on the 15-minute, it looks like it's getting up to an area of resistance. But this is the second retest.
All right, there is a poll, ladies and gentlemen, out, and the poll wants to know: Should Tradefly short Bitcoin 100x? So let's see what the people think about that. And yeah, then you can decide. Go big, go home, or or what? It actually doesn't need to be that huge of a move, but I get the thought process, right? You're going to need the leverage to make the move quickly.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the move has to happen quick. Blood, how's Bloodalytics been doing recently with this recent big dump and drop? Did
much
we capture
better,
some stuff on that?
It's doing better. Yeah, it's doing better. So we're things seem to be kind of finding its place and getting some type of cadence. It was wild there for a while, so looking good though. But I've been so busy with this meme stuff, man. I know you were knee deep into it before you left Brazil for Colombia, but man, I've been pulling 12, 14-hour nights or days for the last 15 days, man. So
that's rugged.
I've been knee deep in some coochie.
Yeah, let's talk meme coins real quick. Let me just ask. So the meme coin markets obviously have been getting fried, but that's to be expected, right? But Blood, I think you had started, or you're a part of, or
our community launched
project, right?
Community launched a meme coin called Gucci. It's a satirical play on Gucci.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah, kind of bad timing though, bro. Like you said, like
what are you gonna do?
I mean, we touch nothing. You got to keep grinding, keep building the community, and that's what we're doing.
But bro, that's the thing.
We touched we touched 890K market cap though.
Nice. Okay. Well, shoot, with the market doing what it did, like that's impressive in and of itself. Because
it is impressive. So we're gonna, I think we're gonna do very well once things stabilize and we start moving up. I think we're maybe around, I don't know, 300-400K right now. Yeah. So
Tonald is taking a big hit for us as well. I'm part of that team. It's taking a big hit, right? But the reality is the core group of people, as long as you can continue to get that, the people that believe in and are part of the project, if they continue to do that, continue to push, continue to build the community. I'm telling you this right now. I can't tell you how many times where I've held a bag because I either look at it as it's going to be a banger or it's going to be dust most of the time, right? Like I'll take profits, I'll take my initials off the table, whatever. But on something like this that I'm a part of, like, listen, I
have not sold anything.
I've been selling.
Yeah, I haven't sold anything, bro.
But it's great.
I literally have not sold anything. So
which is great because ultimately that helps hold the floor because you're going to be one of the larger position holders normally. But the great thing is if you believe in it in that manner, the other people that are part of the team believe in it in that manner. When it does grow, as long as you're smart about how you take profits, that when you take, like, there is an opportunity for everybody to be able to continue to do good. But the markets need to help.
I've learned so much through this experience, bro.
Dude,
because I've never been on this side though.
There's so much to
Keeper. Yeah, I've never been on this side, bro.
Neither had I until this year. Neither had I.
Yeah. So like you said, like making sure your community takes profits responsibly, don't go out there and drop a whole line, like $3,000 move, so it's a lot, man.
The reality is
you can't make people do anything, but you just would hope that.
No, but there's a lot to be, you know how people get scared when they see a chart start to move down, right? There's a lot of times where basically there'll be a marketing budget and I call it a marketing budget, but basically to buy dips, right? Like legitimately, like the wallet is set up to buy up dips. Now, is it manipulation? For sure it is, but the whole crypto markets are manipulated, right? If everybody
all
can
markets
benefit,
are now,
all of them.
That's what I've realized. Like they manipulate all the markets. So whoever's the market makers in whatever market you're looking at, equities or whatever. In equities, they do the same thing, bro. They do buybacks. It's the same. They do stock buybacks, right? To pump the price up and make the chart look a certain way. And
they'll do stock splits. They do all sorts of it. And it's literally just that. It's like, hey, let's optically make this look a certain way because people will feel like this when we do this. And the reality is, if you have the community's best interest in mind, something like that actually is very useful because it doesn't allow the people to get scared, right? It does allow people to continue to say, okay, I can take little pieces of profit, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't get the huge just smacks in the face, the dump, and then everybody gets scared and they start to follow the trend, and it just crushes.
It is a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point. Yep. Sure is.
Super manipulated. Reggie Classic says he trades NASDAQ futures, and you're 100% right. Super manipulated. Yep. Yeah, it definitely is. Crypto fam, if you haven't already followed these gentlemen, make sure to follow them. We've got
but go check out Coochie.wtf.
Coochie, COOCHIE.
That's the ticker symbol.
CUCCI.
CUCCI is the website.
Okay.
The ticker symbol is Coochie though. COOCHIE.
Okay, got it.
Round of applause.
So I missed some of that. I've been seeing Coochie pop up all over the place, man. What's your actual role with Coochie?
Just part of the community. We launched it.
He's pimping out that Coochie.
Yeah, he is.
What is it? It's been we've been live for 11 days now, Tradefly.
Okay.
Blood's pimping out that Coochie.
A lot, though, man. Whatever you guys are doing marketing wise, that shit's starting to pop up on different influencers on Twitter.
Okay.
Like, I'm seeing it. And I was like, what is this? I had no idea what it was.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of plans for this project. As my guy Keeper and his project, I bought some of his tunnel.
Yeah, I need to. Well, dude, I've been gone for when you launched. I was literally gone the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
So this will probably be a good opportunity for me to jump in because you said it's pulled back quite a bit, right?
Yeah, 50%, just about 40 some percent.
Never rooting for that until I'm looking for an entry.
Yeah. But Tradefly, it's more like
is it on Solana or what?
It's on Solana. So have you heard of Pausch? The one called Pausch?
No.
Nah.
It's a play on Porsche. So we're kind of
Porsche. Okay.
Yeah, so we're kind of that line. I didn't even know about them until after we launched, but yeah, it's kind of the designer meme coin brand wave we're going after.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some merch and stuff, some high-end merch, and there's giveaways every week if you hold a certain amount of tokens. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's been fun.
It's really
a lot of work though.
It's really cool. I still kick myself for idea.
We got a song coming out too.
You got a song?
Yeah, by an award-winning songwriter.
Ooh, that was a nice little recovery. Hey boys, I'm back in the fight. Let's go, baby. 950.
Oh yeah. Bud, you better strap in, bro. You better strap in.
Yeah, he might win this one now.
Let's go.
That is a crazy drop right there.
Let's go. I closed that out. So I put like almost $50 on that one.
So I have to reverse a trade now myself.
Turning up the heat, baby.
And then I have to on Monso. Okay, so we're good.
Oh boy. All right, so you're back in the fight, you think, Tradefly?
Yeah, I'm at 952.
Oh, blood. That means he's up right now on the day. So he just tossed it right back. He just tossed it right back in your lap. Well, if he was able to exit at that point, he'd be up a hair of a percent. He'd be up like $3 on the day. So he'd be able he'd be up like a 30th of like 0.3% or something, but still.
Okay. Well, I had to take a loss on that Solana, so that was a loss. Had to reverse trade. So let's see here. Where we at? I took a
TRD farmer.
I took a $7 loss on that one.
All right. It's getting close. It's getting close. We got 11 minutes left. For those of you watching, this is the 1v1. One of these two gentlemen is going to be tucking tail and going home. And the other one is going to be riding high and sticking around for the next 1v1. So, well, you don't have to tuck your tail, Let's go.
So we automatically get put in the next 1v1?
No, you're back in the pool, right? He's
no. It's the other. It's whoever wins this stays in the 1v1. That's the.
Oh, okay.
That's
brutal. How do you get out?
That's brutal. Yeah, how do you get out?
You get to the end, and then the final one, the two people from the main show.
So you stay in purgatory the whole season. You got to change that shit, man.
You can come on now. You can come on for the main show. You can come on, hang out, whatever. You guys are always welcome
I'm
to
saying,
do that.
like, how do I get out of purgatory?
Let me out.
Get out of purgatory when you get to the last week, and then you.
Damn,
and then you compete.
Man, that's no good, bro.
Let me tell you this. Tough. Let me tell you this. Here's the thing,
tough.
right? You lost to get here, but this is your opportunity to play effectively the redemption bracket. I'm not even calling it a losers bracket. It's a redemption bracket because the reality is when it gets down to the last
day, the losers bracket. Let's call it what it is.
When we get to the last week, the three people that are left, the 1v1 person, literally think about it. The 1v1 person has the same exact heads up with the two people that made it and never got kicked into the 1v1. So do your thing, man. You got this. One of you's got this. I'm going to find out. Who.
All right.
So. All right. Bitcoin's at 59,070. Oh, did that just make another move back down?
It did. It did.
59,075. It looks like.
I'm glad I didn't get in that long trade. I would have been caught with my pants down on that one.
Yeah, and I see some bearish activity on the high IQ indicator. We are somewhat, at least on the 1 minute. I don't take a lot of credence to this, but
telling you, bro, resistance, and I went with the inverse excitement.
The inverse excitement. Yeah, it's like when you look at all the news articles and they all say, "Oh, Bitcoin's going down," and then it's like, "Okay, I think I'll long. I'll go long."
I've done that before. I used to call it the inverse influencer.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. BR Rounder says, number one rule of Crypto Wars, blood will always gripe about the rules of Crypto Wars.
I didn't even say anything, BR.
Shout out to BR Rounder.
I did. I was talking about the V11 V1s, but Tradefly agrees with me, man. But he's right. I gripe every season.
Is Alex O trading this season? Yes, he is. He is trading. He will be back on with the rest of the crew on Monday. So make sure that you guys, if you haven't already, make sure that you are here for Mondays, 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The whole crew will be back. I'm back from vacation. We're rocking and rolling. I'm streaming the rest of the week as well. So I'll be back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Next time I have another sponsor. We also have, I've also got Flipper Hodl going on, so I'm going to be giving away like $5,000. So if you want to toss in any super chats, I'll put your name on the wheel. I'll pull this up real quick just so you guys can see it. Here's the deal with the super chats. It's up at like $5,000 now, but $1 super chat gives you 2 entries on the wheel. Membership, if you're a member, you get a 3x, and if you're a gifting member, you get a 5x. There's not a lot of names on the wheel right now, I will tell you. So just throwing that out there. We've had people win thousands of dollars. So toss in those super chats. It could be your lucky day. Mark Dutch says, don't forget to hit the bell notification when you subscribe to each of these channels. That is absolutely important. Thank you very much, Mark. I've had a lot of people tell me that even when they do put the bell notification on, they haven't been getting notified, which is blood. I think that's been a me, you, and Rice type of thing. You know what I mean?
I tell people to unsubscribe.
To unsub and then come back?
No. Think about this, guys. Think about this, okay? When you watch YouTube, right? When you watch YouTube, on your recommendation page, do you ever see videos that you're subscribed to, channels that you're subscribed to?
Channels that
I never do.
Oh, I do.
It's always videos that I'm not subscribed.
I do, but there's a lot that aren't.
Yeah. Most aren't. I'm being a little extra with it, but
can you put a bell? Can you put a bell notification on for a channel that you're not subscribed to?
No,
bro. I'm about to.
That could be the
glitch.
Now. That could be the infinite YouTube money glitch there. What did you say, Tradefly?
Oh, I'm looking right now just to see what pops up, just to test in theory. Guess what's top left right now? Us.
Is it?
Got some Commanders news. I
Dude,
knew
that never happens. I've had people tell me so many times that I never get recommended on their freaking thing. Well, I'm glad that it is. That's fantastic. But that
McAfee. Yeah, I mean most of what's popping up.
Hey, I never
is,
checked back in on the poll. Well, let me pull up the poll.
Most
so
of what comes up on yours
53%.
Oh,
50. Oh, it's at 52.48. 52% is saying that you should short it 100x. And
that's what I did.
I know. But I hadn't checked the poll. I forgot to check the poll.
Hey, well, you know
he
what?
was
I
waiting on the
guys,
poll,
you're late
boy.
to the party. There you go.
He will be messed up.
Enrique said that we're going to let Google program our brain. Yeah, trust me. In this industry, sometimes you got to play by their little stupid rules, which I hate. Because it's kind of ridiculous. Here. You can see things that shouldn't be happening that happen for sure. For sure. Crypto bubbles today, real quick before we end the before we stop. I want to show you guys looking freaking Gucci, looking like a lot of green activity. Of course, after you see a big dump, generally you will follow it up with something like this. Toncoin up 5.7%. Always love to see that. Where's my VeChain at? VeChain was up for sure as well. Oh, now it's only up 0.8%. It was up a decent little bit more, but Pepe looks to be Pepe. And what is AR Arweave?
Not sure. I don't even know.
No? Okay. All right. Up about 16.
Isn't Arweave a Solana thing or no?
I know nothing about it. I literally just I hear people talk about it. I have never looked into it, so I really don't know. Just didn't know if maybe you guys knew. Okay, listen, we have 4 minutes. So I'm going to give one more opportunity right now. I'm going to need to hear where y'all at. So one of you can put the pressure on. Tradefly, what are you at?
Haven't changed. 9.52 and 57 cents.
Okay, Blood.
Pressure's on, man.
It shows 772.84.
Uh-oh. And neither of you have an open position?
Nah.
No, I do.
Okay. All right. Well, Blood, you're down.
I got 3. Go ahead.
Blood, you're down a hair. You're down a hair right now. So you're down about 1%, and he's up like 0.3% or something like that. So this is close. This is going to be close. Let's see.
How are those trades looking?
Yeah, how are those trades looking? How are the trades
good,
looking?
Actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, remember, you got 3 minutes, and you got to exit them. So remember, you might want to maybe set up those limits or think through what your game plan is here real quick, because you got to exit said trades. All right, Crypto fam, let me shout out our sponsors right quick. Let me pull this down a little bit here. We have got Validity. If you've got a bunch of ETH sitting around, or any ETH, whatever, the money glitch is Validity. You can reverse stake and do a lot of really cool ingenuity. There's a lot of good ingenuity. There's a lot of good ingenuity that went into this. And ultimately, why would you just let your ETH sit and do nothing? I've been guilty of it. Now I'm putting it into Validity, and it will always, as a general rule, outpace ETH. So check out Validity for sure. If you're looking for another indicator to add to the bundle of whatever it is that you like to use, or something to use for Confluence, don't be stupid. Use High IQ. And then, as always, thank you very much for CoinW for sponsoring the show, providing all of the liquidity for the traders. The traders are not actually sponsored by CoinW besides myself, but they did provide the money for them to trade. So CoinW, shout out to you. We appreciate you for.
Is my screen shared?
The show. Yes. Yep. You want it?
All right. So yeah. So I'm just a hit, like literally, bro. I'm up $2 here, down like 6 cents there, 43 cents there.
All right, we got 1 minute. The 229 just struck. We have 1 minute to see where this ends up. So make your decisions now. You got about 45 seconds now after I just blabbered for 15 seconds. Figure out what y'all want to do. Blood, I'll take your screen off there so you can figure that out in peace. For those of you that are on the show, remember, I'll be back tomorrow just for a regular live stream, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be doing a lot more taped content as well. So make sure to be looking out for that. But on Monday, we will be back Trading Wars for the group dynamic. I think there's seven people, six. Got to double check. There's either 6 or 7 people left in the group. That'll be on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to check that out. And sign up, guys. If you haven't signed up for CoinW, we're giving away over $40,000 in money. And if you want some money, jump on in there, get yourself on the leaderboard, make some money, have some fun, do some trading, and support all of our channels. You can sign up under any of the different traders, not just myself. You can sign up under Tradefly, under Blood, under whoever you want. And, they get to make a couple dollars off of you making a couple dollars. So everybody wins. All right, crypto fam, the time is upon us. It's 2:30. Gentlemen, let's close out the trades. However you got to close them out. Let's make it happen.
He's smiling. I don't like it.
Where
I don't like it, man. He's
Blood
smiling.
had a little bit of a grin.
Nah, it literally just went red.
Okay.
On my Bitcoin. I'm closed. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to close it.
Okay. So Tradefly, you got yours pulled up?
I got it on my phone.
I think I lost
want to see it on my
55
phone?
cents.
Well, you've got it.
That trade.
You've got it.
Let me see. I got to read
952.57. Is that what you're at?
That's it. 952.57.
952.57. I can see that. All right. And Blood.
I am at 738. So I know definitely lost that one.
Yeah. You marketed it out at the end there. Took a little hit on
marketed it out. Had to.
Yeah.
I went like I think 8K long on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I went like 45K long on that one that I hit.
Lunar Beaches.
I could never trade that much.
Lunar Beaches, you're 15 for 15, bro. I don't think you have a lot to worry about in terms of how you're doing. But yeah, as a reminder, each of the communities, somebody's going to be coming on for next season from the crew. So if you also, maybe you're just interested in being able to come on the show, I'm taking one person from each community. The top person from each community. They're going to come on and we're going to have a day of trading where you guys are going to get to compete against the influencers. So it'll be like Monday will be the show with the influencers. Tuesday will be the audience. Thursday will be a 1v1 influencer versus audience. And then at the end, the influencer and audience, one person's going to pull through that and they're going to be against the two influencers that were on the show on Mondays. So Lunar Beaches, I will let you know they have been doing updates on CoinW. So pay attention for that as far as the leaderboard goes, and I'll make sure that they push that out so that you guys can see it.
I was going to say, can we get a link for that? That'd be dope.
Say that again.
Post. I said, can we get a link for the leaderboard?
Yeah. I'll get that out, and I'll have the influencers push that out to you guys. I'll have the content creators push that out for you guys. So Max, how do you enter for the audience? You'd love to enter that opportunity. So Max, what you are going to do, good sir or ma'am, is you're going to sign up under one of us, whether it's myself, Tradefly, whoever you want to sign up under, right? And then you're going to just trade under that link. That link is going to automatically enter you into the competition. That will then be tracked by CoinW. And at the end of the season, I'm going to get, all of the compiled information, figure out who's going to be playing next season in the stream for the communities and the influencers. So yeah, we'd love to have you. And listen, for those of you wondering, like, you don't have to do a ton of money. You can do something small, ultimately, this is not like, hey, I got to have a ton of money to be able to get in. Put yourself in $50, $100, do something small, get in there, have some fun with it, and do the thing. What are you grinning about, Blood?
Man, I'm in the community room, Coochie room. It's just absolute ridiculousness, man.
In the Coochie community room?
Yeah, it's just retarded.
Gotcha.
Retarded.
Well, shout out to
you guys.
What'd you say?
Discord
No, it's on Telegram. Come on in.
It's on Telegram.
Check us out.
Yeah, you have to send that over to me, Blood.
Yeah, I'll send it over.
Yeah, drop that.
Both of you guys.
All right, crypto fam, we love you. Congratulations. Hey, Blood, can I get you to give him a round of applause since I don't have the soundboard?
Absolutely. There you go.
What a good sport. Tradefly, you advanced. You can come back on Monday and play around and have fun. Blood, if you want to come back, obviously you're always welcome.
You're still in purgatory though, Tradefly, so you don't have to, what I mean?
It's
But
crazy.
you can come back and have some fun, do a little,
We're gonna have to
trading, whatever. But you
renegotiate
are
terms next season.
still in purgatory.
There you go.
That is correct. Crypto fam, we love you. I love you. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Gentlemen, make sure, gentlemen, ladies, everybody that's on here, make sure that you follow Tradefly. Make sure you follow Blood. Make sure you turn on the bell notifications. We appreciate all of your support. Until next time, question everything, trust nothing except for your boy CryptoKeeper. Hodl like it's hot. We'll see you soon.
Peace.